Um, hey, look, I haven't done I haven't done motivations in a minute. I have still been motivating. I still been praying. I still been manifesting. I still been doing all this stuff. I just haven't had an opportunity to get on here with y'all because your girl been a little busy, but I still been around y'all. But let's do a little manifestation real quick since y'all, some of us haven't done it. Okay, I'm the first multimillionaire in my family. 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 I have defeated depression. I've 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 defeated anxiety. I have defeated anxiety. I am defeated anxiety. I am defeated anxiety. I am defeated anxiety. I am blessed. 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 I am wealthy. 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 I am rich. 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 Okay. My child is coming home. 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 Okay. The house is mine. 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 The car 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 is mine. The job 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 is mine. Continue to manifest the things that you need. God, please enlarge our territory. All that good stuff. Yeah, I'm still manifesting. I'm still motivating. All that good stuff. I just been busy. I just been busy and having a lot to do with, our homeschool schedule has changed because they have started schooling again. And I'm at the restaurant, helping out. And so I got a lot going on, but I haven't forgot about y'all. I'm still praying for everybody. I'm still manifesting for everybody. I'm still, all that good stuff. So don't think that Auntie done forgot about y'all. I have not forgotten. We'll be back on it again tomorrow morning. Sometimes they'll probably end up getting a little earlier just because I got a lot of things going on. And, my motivational time on my schedule is between 7 and 8 a.m. So, I might have to kind of stay within that time frame because then, or I can do it during school prep, but at 9 o'clock, between 9 and 10, the kids are up, get ready to start their school day, whatever. Or sometimes I might do it during reading time or something like that. But I'm going to get back on it for y'all. This last week, have been very stressful for Auntie. So, hey y'all. But I hope y'all are still in your motivation. I hope y'all are still in your manifestation. I hope y'all are still seeking God for everything and, the world for nothing. Okay? So I hope that is happening. Ooh, that sun look good on my skin. Oh. I'm just coming from the restaurant, y'all. I wasn't real busy, but I was a little busy today. Y'all, listen. What y'all think about this? Okay, so y'all know I'm big on, supporting black-owned businesses, working for black-owned businesses and stuff because I have black-owned businesses. And so if I go back into the workforce, I always try to go to a black-owned business or, like I did work for a place for 6 years that wasn't black-owned. It was a major chain, but my GM was a black man, okay? And, my managers were Lord bless, so, but anyways, so I'm at work or whatever, and this guy come in, and he orders, so his friend orders first. His friend orders, let me get a shot of Jack for him, shot of Jack for me. Okay, bet. Some Jack on ice. Bet. So then he's like, oh, well, I'm going to buy the beers. He was like, let me get a Michelob for him, Michelob for her, for me. I was like, bet. So he was like, put that on my tab. Bet. So then he ordered his food. He like, oh, after he eat it, he's like, it's smacking, like it's bomb, like you don't even have a grain of rice from the dirty rice on your plate. So I know it was smacking down, right? Because you don't even got a grain of rice from the dirty rice on your plate. So I know he's like, oh, that food was smacking, that food was hitting, that food smacked down. I'm like, oh, okay. So then he like, cool. So then he's like, but I don't want to pay $18 for some dirty rice and a piece of fish. And I'm like, but that's what you ordered. You ate it all. You know what I'm saying? And he like, well, that's too much or whatever. He was like, y'all price gouging or whatever. And I'm like, no, we're not like, and then he was like, he's like, oh, $7 for a beer. Oh, no. I could go to a white, this is what he's saying. I can go to a white establishment and get a beer for $3. And then I'm trying to explain to him, I'm like, look, this restaurant just opened up in May. We new. We only 3 months old, 4 months old. You know what I'm saying? Well, it reopened in May, but we only really 4 months old. We got to rebuild a clientele. We got to do whatever. I was like, and this is a private owned business. Like he can't afford to give you like the prices you get in all these major chains. Like you can't afford to get that. You know what I'm saying? So he like, yeah, but and he was just so then it was what irritated me. Okay? What irritated me was the fact that there was a person. Now everybody else in the so let me so everybody else in there was black, right? But it was like one person that was not a black person. They wasn't a person of color. They was, and so you talking all this stuff and talking about, and I said, well, when you take your wife out, I was like, do you complain about where you take your wife and how much you spend on food when you take your wife out? Like, do you do that? He gonna be like, I don't take my wife to black-owned establishments. I take my wife to white-owned establishments. Oh, thank you, boo. I'm like, but, okay, no matter where you take her, would you complain where you take her? Like, yeah, I complain about wherever I go. I said, well, see, that's the problem. Then he's like, well, I mean, because he don't have no complaints but the price. Oh, the customer service is amazing. The atmosphere is the bomb. The food is a 10 out of 10. Everything was good. The only thing you want to complain about is the price. See, I'm the type of person, I like to eat. I am a foodie, okay? You see how thick Auntie is? Auntie is a foodie, okay? I like to eat. So, I don't care if it's something I want to eat. I don't give a fuck. Excuse my language. I don't care if it's $50, $60, $70, $80. Okay, I'ma pay for it because I like good food. And my thing is, I asked him. I said, I said, how was the food though? Was the food good? It was like, it was delicious. Like, it's one of the best. It was some of the best food I've had in a long time. I was like, okay, so if it's some of the best food you had, hold on, what the hell? I'm like, so if it's some of the best food you done had in a long time, then why is you complaining? Like, why is you complaining about how much you paying for it? You know what I'm saying? Then, wait a minute, y'all, I gotta tell y'all the kicker to this shit. The kicker to it, he says, I'm a black business owner. I said, wait a minute. Hold up. So you a black business owner coming into another black establishment, telling them that they should lower their prices to compete with, to, well, not even to compete, because first of all, where we're located at, where our restaurant is located at, is like what they considered a food desert. Okay, so like, and there's no, like, you got to go downtown Fort Worth, or you got to go towards Arlington to get like what we would call dining, to dine, good dining. That's not like a Waffle House, that's not like a Taco Bell, that's not like a Lisa's Chicken or something like that. So it's like, it's the finer, like, you got a live saxophonist that be playing in the main dining room. You got like, it's upscale. It's like upscale, like service, like upscale restaurant. The food is upscale, like the presentation. I'm gonna post some pictures of the food, y'all, so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Like the food, I'm there. Y'all got auntie. I'm okay. And then you sit up here and then you say, "Oh, but I own a black business. So why is you doing this?" And I said, "See, this is the problem. Like, we sit up here and you want this man who's trying to establish himself, that, you know all this other stuff. You want this man to have, talking about something. It's $3. It's beers. These beers is $3 and $4 at the white people establishments. You a lie, because I done been to some establishments where them same bottles of beer is $7 and $8. Like, that's just what it is. Like, you might go to the cheap establishments where you could get a bottle of beer for $3. But, and so then he was like, well, ask his friend. He was like, well, because his friend paid for their drinks, their liquor. So he asked his friend, he said, well, how much was the Jack? And his friend was like, $8. And he's like, well, I should have got Jack. We shouldn't have got no more beer. We should have got Jack. And his friend was like, well, you didn't ask. You didn't ask how much are your beers. You didn't ask. You said, give me 2 beers. And that's what she did. Like, his friend was like, like, he was kind of embarrassed, you could tell, because, you could tell his friend kind of felt some kind of way and was a little bit embarrassed at what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, and it wasn't like he just was having a conversation. He stood up at the off his bar stool, was talking, like, making a freaking scene. And I was just like, and then his friend was like, he got me an extra $10 tip. I know that, because his friend was like, the way you handled him with so much grace, and like, you didn't, you just was like bringing out some shit to him like he should know. I'm like, yeah, first of all, man, you're in your late 50s, okay? Late 50s, early 60s. You shouldn't be acting like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And it's like, if you can't afford to go out and eat at these type of places, then don't go. But if you look on the menu, if you go and you look it up online or whatever, it has the little two, what's that, the little 2 money signs, which means like it's $20 or over, like the average price is $20 or more or whatever. We have shit on there that's real cheap, but I'm just saying, like, if you, and then you're like, the food was a 10 out of 10. You was like, it was so flavorful, it was so good, it was this, it was that, but you was still complaining. You was still complaining. It just made me mad. Y'all know a lot of stuff. Like, I just hate when people, and then I don't like when people try to, like, the atmosphere, you're like, the thing was, you was bragging about, oh my God, look at this place, is bomb. Like, the atmosphere is so cool. Like, I love you. The bartender, you so bomb. And you like, everything was good. Everything was good until you got your damn ticket. You did all that, and then you leave a $3 tip. You could have really kept that $3 tip. Okay, because don't need it. But it's like, and then his friend was like, the only reason, and then he gonna tell his friend, talking about something, you gonna tip her? Can you tip her good? And I'm thinking, like, baby, is your business suffering? And it's gonna continue to suffer because of the things you do. See, this is what I talk about. When we talk about sowing and reaping, you came in this black business, another black man establishment, okay? And you sit up here and you talked about everything was good, but he need to lower his prices. He need to. Why do he need to lower? Go to Chick-fil-A and tell them they need not to charge you $20 for 30 chicken nuggets? Do you go to Chick-fil-A and tell them they don't need to charge you $17 for a 6 piece, some fries and a drink? You do you do that? Who is that? I don't know who you are, Brandon, but I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna erase that. So that's just ignorance to me. You know what I'm saying? That's just real ignorance to me for people to do stuff like that. And all the people that's coming here to spam my chat, look, I ain't in the mood for that. I just got off from work. I'm not in the mood. Okay, okay. So don't do it. But anyways, y'all, I just had to get that off my chest because that really like bugged me. Like it really bothered me. Like, and then the thing is, you're in a whole bikers club. You know what I'm saying? Like you're in like, why would you do that? Like you made like his friend just kept apologizing. Like I'm not like him. Like his friend kept on being like I'm not like him. You know, like we don't think the same. We not the same. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no, I'm not. No. See, and I'm not that type of person. You old enough to make. You as a 50, 60-year-old man. You know what I'm saying? You old enough to know right from wrong. You old enough to make your own decisions. You old enough to speak with intelligence. Okay, you know how to speak with intelligence. See, we was taught that growing up. We know how to read the room and speak and say what's the right thing to say or what's politically correct. You know what I'm saying? It's another way that you could have handled that. And then when I'm telling you, like when the other man left out, the man that wasn't, melanated left, right? I told him, I was like, look, I understand you might, not be fond of the pricing or whatever. I was like, but don't, don't do that in front of people, especially this is a black owned establishment. Like, you shouldn't do that in front of people, especially people that are not, and he's like, he don't spend, he spent his money anyway. He had already paid for his food. I said, it don't matter if he already paid for his food, boo. I said, what matters is the fact that you sitting up here like, you know what I'm saying? Like you not supporting your own people. I said, that's the problem. We so quick to say what the white man doing. Excuse my, this ain't no prejudice, but we so quick to say what the white man do or whatever or what they but they first of all you're comparing a small business of one who only has one restaurant to a person that has 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 restaurants. Yeah, they can afford to get stuff at discounted prices. Yeah, they can afford to have $3 drinks and and like I told them, we got happy hour. We got times where our drinks are low or whatever. I said, but then there's times where they're not, and you just happen to get a drink that's not on sale, and you just happen to get a time when we don't have that. But it just irritated me. I just wanted to share that with y'all because and maybe it was just me, but I just think that was just like you just don't do stuff like that. I talk about black establishments. I don't care. Just because it's a black establishment, I said, but that's not the point. The point is, you sit there and brag about, oh, the food is delicious. Like this is one piece of fish, and that was too much money for a. We can't win for losing. We can't win for losing sometimes. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all because it kind of irritated me. I ain't gonna say kind of irritated me. It did irritate me. So I wanted to share that with y'all. Oh Lord, look at the sunset. Let me show you. You see it? I don't know if I can make it big. It's pretty. Isn't it pretty? God is amazing. Isn't God amazing, y'all? He is so amazing. God is amazing. So, yeah, I wanted to go live last night when I was working at the jazz club, at the jazz bar, but it was so I guess I didn't notice how loud it be, but it was so loud that I was just like, mm-mm. But y'all, we gonna go live in a minute. Let me go in here. It's my grandbaby birthday. So she been waiting for her Nene to get home so we can sing happy birthday to her. So after I sing happy birthday to her and everything, um after I sing happy birthday to her and everything, then I'm gonna come back live. Because there's some things we need to talk about. It's a lot been going on. It's a lot been going on. And I was going to go live last night, but I didn't get off until like 1 in the morning. So I said I'm going to go live today. So give me about an hour. Y'all notifications. Yes. And she said, couldn't nobody sing happy birthday to her until Nene came home. So I'm going to go sing happy birthday to my baby. So set your notifications or whatever, because we gonna be live. Y'all know how we do it. It's Sunday, so we gonna talk about some stuff. We're gonna do a weekend. We're gonna recap the week. Okay, so we're gonna do a recap of the week tonight. At what time is it? It's 8 o'clock. At 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock on the West Coast. Okay, so give us about another hour and we will be back live. I love y'all. Y'all the best. Love y'all.